this video, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes with me as I do my very first panel speaking engagement. I got invited to be on the panel at this content creator event, and I met so many wonderful entrepreneurs. I got to connect with so many different people, and this was such a great experience that I knew that this was going to be super exciting to share with you guys on my channel. So I can't wait for you guys to see this journey, and I definitely plan on making more videos like this. This is also a great example of if you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to learn how to record content for events, this is kind of an example of what I share with my clients on how to create content while you're also being present at the event. So I can't wait to show you guys. Let's hop into the video. So I am at my panel event. I just did some B-roll. I'm about to get some pictures. I'm gonna actually take you guys around so you can actually kind of see what it looks like in here. So they have some food. Got some nice food here. This is what it looks like. We have a lot of people here. Some areas for you to record and take some content, take some videos, some photos. And then this is the VIP room. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm good.
I saw you. We were together on the thing.
Yep.
Yes, because I was.
We forgot.
We forgot.
It's okay.
No, I always do that to myself. I'm like, what clothes was I wearing?
I'm gonna show you where the panel is gonna be at. So let's go up there real quick. Then I want to introduce you to our host. You want to say hey to the vlog?
Hey to the vlog.
I would love for you to
Lashawnda.
tell them, hey girl. I would love for you to tell them what made you do this event. Why do you do these type of events? Like, give them all the tea.
Sure. So I'm Rasheeda Green. I'm the founder of Get Right Coaching, and I wanted to help moms who are building businesses who felt like they were all alone to come together in a space where we break down content and what it is and how we can do it without having this overwhelming feeling of creating content.
Yes.
So we got the network going, we got networking going, we have the studio, so we have an opportunity for you to create your content visually for the remainder of the year. We got some education where we're teaching you about how to get your content done, and then we have panelists of experts who are going to break down content in such an easy and digestible way that you're going to go walking away with not only knowledge, but you'll have some tangible product content in your hand once you leave.
Love it. I think this is such an amazing event. I'm gonna actually put this down so we can chat for a second. I know you eat. I'm gonna let you eat. Here we go. Tell them about your book.
Oh, this is actually just the program for today. This is the Mompreneur Marketing booklet that we're using. It has our agenda for today, introduction to all of our panelists, as well as the workbook that we're going to be working from, which allows us to create content, which is our content marketing workbook. And so that's what we have in the back. It's for people to actually schedule, plan out, and think out their content. And like I said, we're going to be taking so many pictures that you can do your content for the remainder of the year. So I wanted people to have something tangible that they can write in, walk away with, and even if they forgot what I said, they have something that they can walk through or look at later on.
Yes, love it. So I'm gonna let you eat, girl.
Thank you.
But I'm so proud of you.
Y'all don't want me passing out on this event.
I know, right?
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. All right, let me show you the panel area. So this is where we're gonna be. I'm so excited. And in case y'all didn't know, this is my first panel. So normally I do like speaking and stuff, but like sitting on a panel, that's what I really want to be doing. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, what you want me to do? I'm used to having the camera, so this is gonna be.
You want to take that off?
Yeah, thank you. Let me take this off.
So let's do a few like headshots, then you
Okay.
can kind of pose and do your thing.
Where you want me
Let
to
your
go, right
personality.
here?
Go back just a little bit, like in between those two things like that. Okay.
All right, let's see how I want to pose first. I guess I'll do the standard.
Okay, cool. Just that. Perfect right there. Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, I'm gonna do my standard. Do the fake one again. You know, you gotta get into it like. Do you mind if I get one with my planner that's in there real
No,
quick?
of course not.
Okay, let me go grab that real quick.
I only had to bitch that.
Am I still in the middle?
Go over just a little bit.
Not this way?
Perfect.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Nice, very nice.
Oh, really? Okay. Yes, I love it.
She got her own, but now she gets the professional ones.
All right, so I gotta do some close-up ones, right?
That's cute.
Let's make this signature.
Can I fix her hair real quick?
Thank
Because
you.
that's like a really money shot right there. For
You're
real,
looking
for real.
up.
I
Thank
got
you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's cute.
She's really good straight on. Not everybody can take it straight on.
I know. Yeah.
All right.
Grab Lauren.
All right. So we grab Lauren. Where's Lauren? She was the restroom probably.
Person, you know that? Because you always in the background. Because you always in the background.
I like to be in the
I
background.
know you been on some.
Justice in between jobs and stuff. It just wasn't. I think it did like, well, it used to be every 2 years. Or it did.
Oh. So like I'm going. So went ahead and set this up. Now you can adjust the lighting before, based on your camera, right? But get it in position.
Come get the behind the scenes of her showing me. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Lauren, you ready?
Put the tripod or wherever you're planning on doing it, and of course you want to make sure. All right. So like I'm gonna just move it just so those bolts will be in
Are
there.
you trying to be centered?
Right. So once you do that, then I'm also recording B-roll.
Ah!
Right, of the whole thing. And then I'm gonna hit record on here because I already know I'm gonna snap as I'm doing this. So get the lighting if you need the lighting where it's at. You can see I do front face. I know some people be talking about back face. I ain't got time. I'm gonna do front face.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna start posing. So I always do like my signature poses. But for me, like I kind of want it to be
Signature pose. Yes, signature pose is so good.
Yeah, if you
Mine is like something like this.
Yeah, you have like your 3 signature
Yeah.
poses you like to do. So absolutely. And the good thing about this is, so I'm gonna do my first one. So,
Ooh.
and I don't worry about the lighting as much because I in post, right? So if it don't look, I can always adjust it afterwards. It's more so getting the right poses and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Boom. Oh yes, the lean.
The lean, I like the one that you had did where you were just kind of like.
I was like this right now. Yeah.
And the good thing about like what you were doing, right? You were moving, and you were at the mercy of when she snaps. Snap. So
whatever they grab.
Right. So my photography background is like they don't always snap when you want them to snap, and you move.
You already moved it.
And they miss the pose.
Yeah.
In that case, so when you do the video, like for you. You might in post be like, "Oh, that little spot right there," right?
Okay.
And so it gives you the capacity to do that, and then you can change your hair, right? So then you can be like, "Okay, I want to do this one now." So, and you're still recording, and you have like 50 pictures in post versus the ones that you are at the mercy of snapping.
And it's the same quality, even if the way from pictures. Okay, that makes so much sense.
Yes, it's the same quality. That's why I don't even really focus on taking the picture anymore.
Oh, okay.
I just do the video because then I'm like, you're gonna get the same shots based on the quality of the video.
So would you pause the video and screen grab it from your phone? Is that still good?
You can. So you normally do it through whatever your editing software is.
Okay.
So like I use Adobe Premiere. CapCut has it. They normally have like a screenshot option.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you can snap from the frames, and then you just go through. You use the little scroll, and you're like, boom,
It's
right
so
there.
natural. Like it hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
I
love
wanted to show
that.
you what I meant because
I hope people hear this tip. This is such a cool tip because
a lot of people don't
I've
do
never
it. They
did
don't
that.
know it.
I
Yeah.
do I would use a live photo because you know how live
It
photo.
moves a little bit. Yeah.
But I would then screenshot it off of my phone.
So you already do it. You just don't realize that you're doing it.
Oh.
That's the same thing. It's just a smaller clip.
Yes.
I didn't do it today, so it just happened to be.
It happens. Which side you want to be on?
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, maybe this side.
That side. Okay. Because it doesn't matter to me. I know for some people they'd be like real big on that.
Right.
Then I want to do like a little fake laugh. That's like my signature.
Yeah.
We do like.
Oh my
You
god.
know.
So good.
Yes.
Oh, you should just did it too.
I love doing it because it look good on picture. Like. Oh.
Yes, girls, yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna benefit from video photos for real. Like, take my advice on
I'm gonna
that.
take your advice.
Look.
Yes, that's so cute. Oh my God, that is yes, that is cute. I love that. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Communication. This is any your social media posts, things that you're writing, things that you're promoting. How when you think about your objectives, what is the main purpose of your content? Because the purpose of your content can change the media that you use. It can change the color and the format that you want to use, or how you want to show up. So if you want to be empathetic, if you want to be calm, and that requires a different set, right?
Hey everybody, hold on. You say you gotta speak up. Go ahead. Y'all can hear me, right? So my name is Lashawnda Smith, okay? I'm very big on content creation, video creation, podcasting, all the things. And as you can see, like when you're an entrepreneur, you take content creation seriously. Because like you mentioned, we are in the era of you need to be online, okay? Before, you used to could just do the in-person stuff and whatever, but in today's time, you need to be recording something. So take it seriously. As you see, I have 2 setups right now. This is my first panel. So I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this content, okay? And that's the mindset that you kind of need to have because it is a part of your business at this point. How you show up online is now the brick and mortar first impression that people get about you and your brand. So if you don't take your brand seriously, guess what? Ain't nobody else gonna take you seriously either, okay? So I can't wait for us to talk about content creation. I'm so glad, thank you so much for even inviting me, because girl, I'm honored. I'm so honored, but I'm super, super excited because one thing you'll learn about me, if you're not already following me, I'm about to pour into y'all, okay? I'm gonna give you all the tea. I've been creating content for over 10 years. I have seen the content creator space evolve from OG content creators on YouTube to now we doing TikTok dances and all kind of other stuff with short form. So I have seen the industry shift over time, and what I find is entrepreneurs, they do OG content that does not work anymore. So I'm gonna give you all the tea on that. But that's me, Lashawnda Smith.
Would you guys like some tips real quick before you go live? Sean, you got some technical tips?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So for one, before you choose the platform to go live on, pick the platform that you are most active on.
There you go.
Okay? Because for one, if you're not active on the platform, you're gonna be going live for no reason. Nobody's ever gonna see it. Okay? 2, and I don't think you guys will do this, but this is just a live tip in general. Don't be welcoming people that's on your live, okay? Because people are gonna rewatch the live afterwards. So you want to position yourself as if this is pre-recorded and position yourself that you're going live, but you're sharing the information for whoever watches it, whether they're on their live or whether they're doing a replay. That's a pet peeve of mine. So like, don't be welcoming 10, 50, 1,100 people because it takes away from the message that you're trying to share.
I'll give you guys a quick example. That's so important. I just want to piggyback off what she said. So instead of saying, hey guys, hey, I'm just gonna wait until some more people come on
don't
here.
do that.
So, hey, okay. What you're gonna do is, it is Saturday, whatever the date is.
Yeah.
We are going to share, I'm gonna give you some behind the scenes tips on what we're doing in this really amazing content studio. This is a studio, has all these backdrops, and we're positioning ourselves as leaders because we know that content is gonna get our message out there. And I wanna give you guys what we're doing here. So let me show you what we're doing. This is what I've learned. This is who's here. And this is what I hope to accomplish. And come along this journey with me. Maybe you're sitting down, maybe you're showing this amazing workbook, and you're talking about mompreneurs, and whatever like is kind of like hitting you or sparking that thing inside of you, share that out, right?
Experience. It is something that you thought, I'm going to invest in this because I think this is going to be good for me and my business. And guess what? It's going to be good for you and your business. Even if you don't have one yet, even if you're not mom, don't worry about it. It is still an opportunity for each of us to learn and get something done. So we're going to take about 3 minutes. We had some hand raised about who needed to help. Did anybody have a caption in mind that they wanted to put in? Just make sure you get started. If you're doing Facebook, go ahead into what's on your mind. If you're doing
Okay, are you doing Facebook?
Yes, that's the and my Facebook is connected.
This is fun. I'm already having a good time. All right, so you got your book, so you want to have everything ready, so just have that over there. Are you going to be sitting or standing when you do your, oh, I love it. So are you going to be sitting or standing when you go live?
Better stand.
Yep, because then you can move around, right? So stand here when you go live, when you start, and then after you start, you can kind of move. You'll feel it, like you'll know what you need to do.
I have that little stand that my daughter left me with. Do I need that?
No.
Okay.
Yep, you want it to be handheld,
Okay.
you know, in real time. Did you do your description? And then go live. Just go live. You can keep it as brief as possible. Okay? You got this, girl. So I am at this event. I already told you guys earlier, we've already gotten started. And so now everybody is going live on their social media account so that they can share why they're here, talk about their business, and just learn how to create content in real time. Because a lot of content creators and business owners do struggle with that. So I think that this is a really great practice exercise, because when you go live, it's a different world, okay? Because people see you in real time. So I think that this is super cool. You already done? Girl, you done?
That was cool.
What did you say?
I said I'm here at this event. I'm marketing mocktails. I said I'm here to create more content.
Uh-huh.
For my book, Journey of the Teardrop. I said yes, it's still available. And then I said we have wonderful panelists, speakers. We have brunch that's going on.
Okay, okay.
There's a lot going on with Selfie Studios. So come check us out.
So how did it feel?
It felt okay.
And you did it.
Rushed though, but I did it. Thank
But
you.
you did it. And it was, the things that you said was perfect. Sometimes
was
it's,
definitely authentic.
yeah, sometimes it's short and sweet, and that's fine. Yeah, so that was perfect. You got out what you needed to get out, and then that's it.
Okay, thank you for your help.
You're welcome, girl. Did y'all go live over here? Okay.
I really like this.
The DJI, my baby. It's called the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Every content creator needs this camera, and I can't wait to talk about it.
You said the DG.
Yeah, so DJI Osmo Pocket, so that's OSM. Oh yeah, Osmo Pocket. Oh, yes.
All right.
Yep. And they sell it at Best Buy too, because I got mine at Best Buy.
Ladies, if you're already done, we have a bingo card inside of your bag, and that is another opportunity for us to get to know each other. And it's another thing you didn't be in this place. So once you have your
All got the mic, right? Oh my gosh, she's held on to this and she's like, I like that mic. It's giving me power.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. She's gonna follow.
What are you on? You say you're on LinkedIn, girl. I'm on LinkedIn page.
Not a lot though, right?
Oh, okay, no.
It's yeah.
is our panel talk discussions about being branded in real life, IRL, right? Because social media, sometimes we get to posting up and it's not reality. It's not really what's happening. And now we are going to go right into our panel discussion. So, we've already introduced our wonderful panel, and we know what we're here to talk about, content creation. And so we are going to jump right into these questions because we know that branding is bigger than colors and logos. Mm-hmm. So let's start with that. What does brand mean to you in real life?
Ooh.
I'll start because that one is interesting.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between marketing and branding. Marketing is the messages that you put out to the world, but brand, I think, is how people perceive you. Mm-hmm. What do they say when they hear your business name? What do they think about? What do they associate with? Your brand is how your audience perceives you. The brand tone, the brand voice. Did you know that your brand has a personality? Mm-hmm. Your brand personality. So you want to actually be intentional to create that, not just post. here and there, and there's no cohesion. Ms. Rasheeda mentioned this, there's no cohesive thread, there's no theme. What does your brand say about you? That's branding, that's how I think about it. Yeah.
I definitely want to piggyback off of that. The biggest thing to know when it comes to your brand is that you have a brand whether you're utilizing it or not, because you are your brand. So like what she was saying, how you show up, it does have a personality, because guess what? We all have personalities. But I'll even take it a step further. Your values, your beliefs, like everything that makes you you is a part of your brand. And what you want to do is find ways to pull that out organically and naturally whenever you are meeting with people in person, whether you're meeting with people virtually or on social media or however. How you position yourself online, how you show up to events, how you show up to virtual meetings, that is your brand. What you say when you're in the room, that is a part of your brand. Like you said, being authentic, having that personality attached. Everyone has a personality. So some people are gonna resonate and be attracted to you, and then some people are gonna repel to you. But the boldness for you to share who you are, share your beliefs, share your values, is what's gonna position you and make them choose you over the 5,100 other people who are also in the same industry.
Because I definitely echo the ladies here, definitely giving great advice. But what I want to challenge you to do, if you are a business owner, or even if you're getting ready to start a business, what I do every quarter is I go to my social media pages, because again, people follow me all the time, and I will put a question. When you met me, what do you know about me?
I love that.
Because I want to know, when you joined my social media page, how did you meet me, and do I consistently stay on my brand topic?
That's good.
Right, so that tells me, because when they give me my comments, right, most of 1,000% is going to say your branding, your graphics, that's how I know I'm showing up online the way that I need to. Now, if you realize someone doesn't give you the answer, that there's something that you need to tweak within your business to show that this is what my brand message is.
Talking about our brand, some of us are just starting out and maybe struggling with what that is and what that looks like. Was there ever a time where you didn't know, or that you identified that maybe you weren't quite aligned, and what did you do to get in alignment with the brand that you wanted to present?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, I'll again answer briefly. I love that I didn't allow the naysayers or people trying to tell me that, oh, you should be satisfied as a pharmacist. You shouldn't, try to do anything else. Don't pharmacists make good money? But that wasn't the point. I still had a passion for more. And so I don't like that you have to do either or. I believe in having to do and. You can do more than one thing. You can be great at many things and you don't have to pick. So that was my little struggle initially. But I'm so glad that I didn't listen to the individuals that were trying to tell me not to pursue my modeling or to do my motivational speaking. And I hope, if nothing else, you get the influence and encouragement today to create whatever you want to create. Believe in your brand, believe in whatever you have, and don't let someone try to put you in a box.
So I want to kind of take it from almost like that approach, but a little bit different. So for me, as you heard, I was a brand photographer. And before I was a brand photographer, believe it or not, I had a cupcake business. That was my very first business. And so I've been in entrepreneurship in different industries, different areas for a long time. And so one of the issues, kind of like with your question, I want to approach the angle of, what if you have one business and you realize, actually, I don't want to do this business no more. I want to do a completely hard pivot and do this completely different business. Like, then what? Because you're almost still starting over. You still have the basic knowledge of business, but now you're targeting completely different people. Now you're targeting a completely different industry. So then what do you do in that scenario? Because I find a lot of people have that as well. So some of the things that you'll have the issue with is people will still know you as the thing before. Right? I had so many people for like the years after I stopped doing brand photography, like, hey girl, you still do them pictures, girl, I need some headshots, right? So what do you do in that situation when everybody online sees you from that business, but now you don't want to do that thing anymore, you want to do this business, right? So there is a method to the madness, right? Because the first question is, well, do I turn down the low-hanging fruit? Like, do I stop taking these clients because these, money, right? I think at one point you have to make a decision, because when you're saying yes to one thing, you're saying no to something else. And I reached a point in my business journey where I was still doing photography on the back end, even though I was not promoting it, but it was forcing me to say no to the other thing that I really wanted to be doing. And so because I was leaving that open, I was still getting referrals. I'm still getting people, word of mouth, telling people, hey, this is a photographer, this is a photographer. And so at some point you gotta shut it off. Like you gotta completely be like, after this date, you remember? After this date, I'm not taking any more clients for this. So you better get it in now, because it was October for me. After October, I will not take any more clients. And then you're still gonna get people that's gonna try to get you to do it, and you're gonna have to turn them down because you've made a decision that I am reshaping my brand for this. And when you make that hard stop, you can now grow the brand that you're wanting to move into. And now I don't get photography people no more.
So now we're moving on to content creation and strategy. Look, excited. What's your go-to method for turning everyday life into content?
Yes.
Well, my main thing is that everything is content. Everything is content. Get up in the morning, brushing your teeth, that's content. People want to see everyday life. They want to see authenticity. They want to see, how do I relate to this person? And so if you're showing the stuff that you do on a daily basis and you're just being true to yourself, I think earlier, say your name again, I'm sorry.
Sherry.
Sherry said that, you want perfection and, you got to stop that, throw that out the window.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk quick because these are the content creators on my list, okay? But for me, the way I do content, like I keep my content on brand, right? On my brand message, right? So I don't really do the lifestyle when I get up in the morning, this is what I do. I do my content based on, so this is how I set up a website, the flow of a website. If you need an application to learn how to design a logo, here's what I normally use and here's how you use it, right? So I'm more educational content, so to speak, because I promise you, you don't want to see when I wake up in the morning. You'll be like,
That me either,
right?
yeah.
So and again, nothing wrong with lifestyle content, right? Definitely lifestyle content, depending on your brand and your messaging and what do you do. Because as a graphic designer, no one wants to know when I get up out of bed. They want to know, what application are you using to build a website? Can you teach me how to use it? Can you show me how do you go about using Canva or whatever the case may be? So I kind of keep my content on educational part.
I have a lot to say on this one, on this question. I have a good bit on this one because lifestyle content is relative, right? And you made some really, really good points in reference to your lifestyle content may not look like me getting out the bed, brushing my teeth. Like, I don't create that type of content because, Chad, like you said, you don't want to see me in my Snuggie and my bonnet in the morning, and I don't want to record during those hours, okay? So, yeah, I think that it really has to be authentic to what you want to show, for one, because I believe there's some stuff that don't need to be content, okay? Depending on your brand, right? And I think you kind of said that a little bit, like based on your brand and based on the industry that you're in determines what do I want to show? And that goes back to what you were mentioning in the previous question, your brand personality. A part of your brand personality is your lifestyle element, right? So what portions of your lifestyle do you want to show publicly that will resonate with your audience? So that goes into hobbies. What are your hobbies? Are you a believer? Is that important for you to show online? So one of your lifestyle pieces of content could be your Bible study, because that's a part of your life and that's what you feel comfortable showing online, right? Another part of your lifestyle may be, well, I do fitness. Like, I feel like everybody online, especially Instagram, they're doing fitness of some type of way. I don't be working out, okay? But I be watching other people that be working out. So maybe you love fitness and you're like,
I work out.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, so that could be, I call them content pillars. I call them content pillars for like your lifestyle element. So you really only need to pick 3 areas that you feel comfortable showing. And then those are really the only pieces of lifestyle content you need to post. So if you don't want to post what you're cooking, if you don't want to post your kids, if you don't want to post those, don't put those in your pillars. Some people may want to do that. If you don't want to do that, don't feel obligated that you need to do that. You also mentioned pick 2 platforms. I agree with that, but I'm gonna go a little bit deeper. I feel like you should pick one social platform and one evergreen platform. Social platform is where people get to connect with you in real time. Like Instagram, you get to post your stories in real, if you want, depending on where you at, okay? Like no locations, but in real time, you can post on places like Instagram. But also keep in mind, you want to pick the social media platform based on the one you feel that you will be consistent in posting on. So like I heard someone in here that was like, I can't stand writing. Well, you don't need to be on Twitter or Threads then, because you don't like to write. So why would you pick a platform, even if everybody is promoting this platform, if it's not natural to you, don't do it. Now, the evergreen is, how can this content work for me afterwards? So the real-time content is social media. You got about 24, 48 hours for that content to work for you. And then Instagram, like, where the content? I need more content, right? The evergreen is like YouTube, podcasting, right? Because now that piece of content where you did a day in the life as a graphic designer, for example, a day in the life as a pharmacist. I know you probably can't record it, but just hypothetically speaking, you can record B-roll just like how I'm recording B-roll right now. B-roll is, I'm not looking at the camera, but it's recording me. It's recording in real time what's going on. I don't need the audio for that if I don't need to. I can put some music behind there, and then I can do a voiceover where I'm like, hey, so today I did this. But right now, I'm not focused on what it's saying. I'm focused on getting the content, because everything is content, right? That's evergreen, though, because now you can turn it into a YouTube video. And now a year from now, you're booking clients on that same YouTube video that you did a year ago. So now that content is working for you.
The part about the evergreen, now that's huge. You can get a client off of someone when you did a YouTube or a podcast a year prior. So don't sleep on that. That's amazing. So what I want to do is a little different. I know we've been talking and giving you guys tips, but like let's just try to do something practical, actionable. I want to hear from you, and Ms. Rasheeda, I'm going to ask you too. What is the most difficult part of creating content? Because I know when we were talking here, it's like, you're already at the restaurant, so take a picture of the food and go ahead and post it. But for me, there's this area where I get stuck, and I want to hear what you want to say. I'm gonna stand up. Come on, I'm gonna like get some energy. We have to create content, and we can sit here and talk to you guys until you're blue in the face. But what's gonna actually take you from here to here?
That's a good question. I love that.
Right?
Because she's like, girl, I know exactly where I'm getting stuck at.
Hi, and for me, it's overwhelming because I originally, and those who know me in this room, I originally thought I have to manually post every single day.
Oh.
And so it's time, the busy lifestyle. I'm a single mother, newly converted single mother, so it's a lot to juggle. So it's, where do I find the time to post? Like I see people like Rasheeda, I'm like, how does she get the time to do a show?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's the time for me, and just I get overwhelmed easily with a lot of things thrown at me, and I have to bite the elephant bit by bit instead of having the whole chunk at one time. So
beautiful. Okay, let's get that one. Okay, time. I know y'all got some thoughts. Okay. Yes, we got.
I do try using, it's not the Pomodoro, because the Pomodoro is 25-minute allotments of time, and just kind of using that time, being focused, and then take a break. So that was one way that I learned to try to get myself settled. But then I got a job, and so then I was like, oh wait, okay, I need to figure out this.
Yeah, gotta start over. Yep.
Right. So now having all day to myself to be able to do what I wanted to do for my business changed into 9 to 5, 5 to 9. Right. So my 9 to 5 was my job, and then my 5 to 9 was what I thought I was going to be able to do. But you can't really do that with kids.
Nope.
No. So it usually be like me just trying to get something, just jump in.
That's what I was talking about.
As far as time, it's very difficult, but what I found is putting the time blocking and making it consistent.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Nadia tell you when this is time to record, sometimes I'm dragging up in there because I had so much else going on before it's time to actually do what I'm supposed to be doing. But because that time slot is in there, my husband's like, you gotta do your show tonight. Yes, every time, the same time. Yes, it's happening.
I always teach my clients that there's 3 stages of creating any type of content, whether it's social media, podcasting, YouTube, don't matter. You have pre-production, content day, you call it content crush day, which I love that. Content day, and then you have post-production. If you separate your content into sections, for one, it's gonna help you a lot more where you're gonna be able to create time blocks for specific sections of your content creation journey.
Everyone said pretty much everything I was going to say, but I'm going to add a little small spin to it. Yes, I definitely agree with the content day. Like I said before, your cell phone is your best friend. You don't have to start big, you just got to start. So make sure you're trying to make it as simple and as easy as possible, because if you do a lot, you're going to overwhelm yourself. So if that means you only post content once a week, just start posting it once a week, then you fix it twice a week. You know, just kind of take baby steps if you're, starting out. And also, to echo off what she just said, yes, get a business coach or get a virtual assistant. Get somebody who can help you, because it is overwhelming to do everything by yourself. So get a team. Get somebody who can literally tell you, write a plan together, y'all discuss it, and then they'll hold you accountable. So you need an accountability coach, a business coach. You need someone that can help you with your ideas and your visions, but who's going to also hold you to these deadlines and to the things that you have said that you want to do.
Yeah.
Because if I don't have anybody holding me accountable when times get tough, I can talk myself out of it. I can cut my alarm off. Well, I just want to sleep a few more hours. I don't want to do it. So you have to literally invest in yourself, like you said, by either getting some form of coaching to get you where you need to be, because you can't do it overnight, especially if you're just starting out.
So we are about to close out